And sound right. My young man, the election 2024. You pay your near the New Patriotic Party. You pay your near the National Democratic Congress. And penny for me, you know. And again, will be a boom day. Young Papa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And now face young Papa John Dramani Mahama. Sandy Pami, you know, yan discuss it almost first before you be a Lancaster and crop for a count. The election itself, it is
2020. I think since I'm coming more shares 2020 prophet. Then I'm share white. If you guys can play it,
maybe I'm check it.
Play that video for us. And yenties our prophetic word no. After listening to that prophetic word, now you bought Mahami Jane.
Okay.
The voice no boka.
Okay.
Now you make it strong analysis be. Okay. Because once a prophet gives a prophecy, it's not only now when it happens.
Okay.
But it continues from there.
Okay.
Yes.
Me ba tomu yehu adwuma emfa emmame ubetumi ajoin e wo Facebook wa Kessben 92.9 na wo de wadwen chira no etumi e de aba na ebebo na me so mebusa e de ama messages no
92.9 the biache.
Okay. Afi na omo yehu adwuma.
Okay.
Papa ma yen koso a empushi kaka.
Okay. Now watch this.
Okay.
Every throne is a spirit.
Akunya bia
is sunsum.
Okay.
And every throne carries power.
Akunya bia so to me.
Equal to me.
Okay.
Now, the throne only receives people that have the balanced power.
Okay.
So if you don't have the balanced power, the throne will automatically reject you.
Baba chiromu kakra the balance power no ne wo tie ye no shadante balance power na
balance power and person just a connection.
Okay.
There are people who are not connected to the throne. It doesn't matter your vibe.
Kasa wunim kasa. Obetumi a convince.
Very good. Of pushing to become a president. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It only connects to people who are connected to it. Based on the highest level of your spirituality.
Wow.
What did I say?
Any pami you mean? Why not you more spiritual? Young Papa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and our friend so John Dramani Mahama.
When it comes to the decoding of spirituality, me as a prophet of God, I am a higher ranker.
Okay.
I am a principality. And any prophet or any man of God that says obi wasoro chen obi no onim sunsumu asem.
Okay.
Because at any given time changes. Today you can be on top in the spirit, but somebody is working coming from behind.
Okay.
That you will not know. Until we don't grade people when it comes to spirituality. But I know that both of them are spiritual and they are heavy in the spirit. But I say, make say ways was suru chen when it can never be because a bit me say adie be chen we china no be akọ nanim chen will be adie be chen we china no be akọ nanim chen will be enti edididi so enti both of them are very spiritual. They are heavy in the spirit. If I'm saying none of them is heavy they are heavy in the spirit. But prophetically no onipa bia wo sunsum bia no o akraboa a idiwachi
Yewura hono mame.
now time wa ye ba to abano between the primaries, the presidential primaries, between because now the gina Dr. Baumiaso, His Excellency,
okay.
and Honorable Kennedy Japan. Interrade mami who say Dr. Kennedy Dr. Baumia a crocodile.
A danchem.
Or a danchem.
Okay.
And Honorable Kennedy and see eagle. Now, crocodile ni pie free in so no buy no. Eagle need to free throw eba be see ho. Now, the eagle has no territory on the land. He only comes to eat and go. But the crocodile lives in the river and comes out and live on the land. Or a aquatic animal.
Okay.
So you understand that the crocodile can take charge in the rivers and can also take charge in the land.
Okay.
Now, when the eagle sees the crocodile, he respects the crocodile because in the domain of the crocodile, a eagle no sometimes okodidi.
Okay.
Very good. So you will know, sir, when it came to that level and that height, the eagle can never overpower the crocodile at that injunction. Okay. So it was clear. So I said it that the crocodile will overpower the eagle. Okay. But they should be careful because the eagle can accept it and go back and come with another way. That one is a different thing altogether. We will not hit on that.
Okay.
So I picked up that spirit. And the same spirit of crocodile is also following Papa Don Dramani Mahama. We also have the same spirit. So both have the crocodile.
Papa, first o mama na yanko tie o previous and come share share. Me pacho ma yanko.
During that period, there's going to be a heavy downpour. Rain. Has it ever happened before? No. Has it ever happened before? No. 7 days to the 7th. 7 days to the 7th. And 7 days after. And 7 days in. Heavy downpour. And when the rain comes down, within that period, there is a prophetic shift in the realm. So if it rains on the 7th of December, from morning till evening, are we going to hold the election? No.
Okay.
During that period,
sign Bobby na yanko fa ya mami Jane or confirming commission. Now for yen sign yen papa ngudam. Sign repeat mami bi me pacho.
During that period, there's going to be a heavy downpour. Rain. Has it ever happened before? No. Has it ever happened before? No. 7 days to the 7th. 7 days to the 7th. And 7 days after. And 7 days in. Heavy downpour. And when the rain comes down, within that period, there is a prophetic shift in the realm. So if it rains on the 7th of December, from morning till evening, are we going to hold the election? No.
Okay. We know and somewhere young papa come up young concotie the commissioner. Bra ya mami Jane so o din in common no say eno video no aye ready a mo enfa enuntum na en confirm and somewhere ya medi for canon afi yensan emra emeto so enfa emaye.
We had aimed at delivering the results 24 hours after the election. But as the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. We encountered a few challenges, including unexpected rains, which halted voting.
The unexpected rain and one here. I confirm it won't commission. Now, yes, somebody back to the crocodile and then now Papa John Dramani.
Okay, now watch this. Has it ever happened before in the history of Ghana? December in Suato.
Yeah, some more.
And more to the point, this 7th December Betuaba. It has never happened before. This is the eye that people should not joke with.
Okay.
And that prophecy came around November.
But I think that yes, also crying attacks be was as
I am telling you, and yeah, Hannah make cancer answer me but I am picking some important things.
Okay.
Now you drop it.
Okay.
So when we are talking about prophets in the land, who can see about the nation, you can individual prophet too.
Okay.
About one-on-one they are. But when we are talking about people that God have given them the eye to see for the nation, you can't click out the eagle prophet.
Okay.
Because this is a dangerous, and yes, will be something which is about the nation. And this is what God said. If it rains, there's going to be a shift. And shift in Enciana, and it still continue happening. 7th December in Swato. Place is a toy in a static free voter region. A static 330 of voter region. And a Babesi Asante region. And a Babesi Eastern region. Voter region here MDC. Asante region a MPP. And the NDC or moche. Na Eastern region so makwa koche. A strong goes. And then so petit go. And it will baffle you, sir. During that period, my sons ne what voter almost sansoni bi mame. Me Asante region me sansoni bi.
Okay.
And na Eastern region sansoni bi. And the sanso mi ensano. Esimifie sesi ameno kasa you.
Wow.
Sanso no ni nyina simifie sesi ameno kasa because me ye diffo. Date ne time ni nyina abobo ho. Cause time na to voter region nso ni si time to wo han because minimu say abato ya yebeto no nipa obedi aba no omufiri nsuom. And both Dramani and the Baumi,
okay.
They all come from the river. And the Sa River no mufrium ban, Omunina ya denchem, and Omudi Gunsonim. But a denchem no mummy no moyano, Bakuti a year two, and a Bakuti a Bakupe.
Wine and it year two,
and then a Minkan.
I didn't hear.
And on a main canon.
I didn't know the one.
I'm bringing it to alliance because me, I know who is going to win the election. And I know the consequences that will come. And what I would do, most of the times, I don't easily predict the elections. What I say, we share the account of Captain Smart and I know that was my previous times.
Yeah.
Because when I come out to predict the election, Bema, it's what my eye have seen.
Okay.
The menina huno me mekase eya minim de nyame aka kire me ena ni no nyame ani ena me hwem ena me de aka bi enti nyame ani hwa ade na se menim ani e da kire na me hwa it's not going to fail.
Okay.
And it cannot fail. So the rivers that I picked prophetically gave me the instances about this election. Because watch this. MPP ekra 8, NDC ekra 8.
Okay.
Nipa oma MPP nya 8 no. Aye Dr. Baumia.
Okay.
Nipa oma NDC nya 8 no. Aye Papa Dramani.
Me bato me bawo. E kwan be na yam Papa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to me ma NPP for nya 8.
The first president, the first vice president.
Okay.
Only Papa Ekoye. First 4, second 4. And 8.
8.
Very good. And now the first vice president only president and score and so 8. 8.
Okay.
And now Papa Dramani kura 4. And now Papa Baumiansu kura 4. Well, be a first term. But we last term. And I won't see we first term. And our day back.
Okay.
So at the end, into 4 plus 8, ASA 12. And now 4 plus 8 here 12. Into MPP crowd number 12. And this is crowd number 12. 12 is a prophetic pillar number, a spirit number, which can never be joking with. You know, God is speaking. Oh, you see, even as I sit here, God is speaking to me. There is a strong thing that me who said tender be a strike, and in the tender me who said angel be a peer free tender, and the angel is holding both flags, the NDC flag and the MPP flag, and prophetically, no, me who so ako jina epono, ye see we who so jina pono, and there is a coming wind. Now, wind in that ebano, a very strong wind, and the wind has been divided into 2. Bakwa kujina NDC side and bakwa kujina MPP side. But MPP DNA cost through so much. Why? Because I am seeing a striving over people based on the vice presidency. Watch me as I prophesy based on the vice presidency, and because of that, there is a strong move that is about to happen when it comes to the vice presidency of Dr. Baumia. And out of that, I saw some people going out and moving out. So I saw the angel dropping the flag. And when the angel dropped the flag, I saw something that happened. I'm not saying MPP is going to lose, no. But there is something that is about to happen on the side of their vice presidency. The same thing that I am seeing when it comes to JDM as well.
Okay.
So now, both of them, their spiritual stance for them to push into the level of the another stance will base on their vice president. Now watch me. As the Spirit of God takes my spirit back and to some places and the regions of Ghana, and I saw this angel taking my spirit back to some of the regions, and he showed me a particular region MPP should choose, a particular region NDC should choose. Okay. Now, in the realms of the spirit, God is ever ready and interested to bring any of them at pass. But the one who stands to be highly spiritual and take the lead and pick it up is going to win.
Kessben 92.9. The Biachi. Kessben 92.9. The Biachi.
Ha! Nia to me, I am one spiritually. Now, where to me, a fan. Wano ebe to me, obe winning. Okay. And winning nankasa eko jina ubia nipa obe chusuno as vice.
I'm telling you as a prophet of God. And this election is not a physical election.
Spiritual.
It's a spiritual election. Because both of them have 12. And 12 is a number of a spirit. Now, 12 is a number of a nation.
Yeah.
12 is the number of bringing up a family together to form a pillar.
Yeah.
Now, out of number 12, we have two numbers. We have number 1 and number 2. 1 is a number of a spirit.
Yeah.
2 is a number of a man. Can two work together except they agree? Now, agreement has to do with two things. It has to do with sovereignty and it has to do with parity. When we are talking about sovereignty, we are talking about a higher source of power having connection with a man. When we are talking about parity, we are talking about man. So at this point, 1 plus 2 is 3. So it will base on the man to pick the higher source of the spirit. Into this election, what is going to happen? Most people are not going to vote. And what scared me most was even the police people. Because once the police for anybody can't money military for no. But I saw a lot of police people not turning up to vote. A lot of them. And most of them were taking off their clothes, and it was like a mass resignation from the side of the police. On the side of the military, I will not talk about it. But I don't know how this thing is going to work as a prophet of God. But in the realms, a lot of people are going to be more reluctant.
And fires and fun.
Yes, they are going to stay back. And staying back, both of them, the one who stands to be highly stronger in the realms of the spirit, is going to work these things through. Until while people are staying home, and the one who has the higher spirit is at work. Once the spirit in
Okay.
what I say, and the spirit in your ready panus or the before Neko, no akoto abano. Until dear, I was so to man no on to man, the any quants to man, one to man, bones a pam. Now the eniko. Into the final state, and your spirits in a bit take over. Because when a prophet even states and sit and stands, because me most of the times me to aba, but me met to aba, me mean kwame vote, I a bear 1,000. Me say me kwame vote 1,000. Only me, me kwame vote say I'm to say 1,000 votes.
Okay,
because I'm a spiritual person, and spiritual people will enforce people to sit on the throne. And me who say we ne be di akonyana, me kwame sore koto aba ne say timwa. We are dead. Nipa mato abana man only be di.
Obeto ama hoy.
Abano. Abano met 2020 no man to be you.
And about this year 2024.
2020 man to come say them.
And I feel obeto ama hoy.
And come say am say anything no. And come say am say no because asem ni copy panyin kese bia ni mo no so hwe fom pa. Ghana hane asantema mu de wa bene wo sunsum ne mam.
Okay.
It wode ne nyoma go from no say hey akwala nyame ne mo nchene nche dem. Man chena said them nsuo ne beto abato ne be say begu Ghana anim ase. And it was true papa.
Yeah.
Anopa no 7 December no nsuo mu na.
Emuna pa na no dem pa.
Credit to well there are some of the professors omunye me can say ekukoti sem ne ade. Credit to prophet Owusubempa and prophet Francis Amakwata. Credit to them because they came out point blank say hey akwala eagle no come say no say no sanka yamfa na yansi for mo anka sembai. And during that period me mempie omo che me share them at the metena mpaso mempie no mo tete aduane ma me ti come de me anom de aduane abra me come de me it is around 3:30 na me see from na nso toy.
Okay.
No mo say yire me de me kwatena mpaso because penyin friend say what is nso to vote and akora na pia na no so si kwadun so no say hey ana man fa kura ba ma no mpa no so amanyu so. These are the hidden things we don't even come out and say.
Okay.
People should be careful when it comes to prophetic realms when we are saying this because this is the time the nation needs prophets.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is the time the nation needs prophets. Not people who are going to make noise, but people who have the voice to speak into the nation and to bring things into pass. Okay. And I will advise all my the prophets who have been called in ministry.
Okay.
Say everybody, when you are giving prophecy about election, they should be careful. The way some of them spoke and the way some of them combined their prophetic word wasn't. You see, we should give a mark of a strong word for people to know that we are not in just to make a fame, but because God have opened our eyes to see what we are saying, and we are saying nothing attached to it, no feelings, no emotions, no socialism, whatever I'll call it, or no political favoritism, but it should be on the point of your level of operation in the realms of the spirit.
Okay.
As you see, as God says, say it and you say it.
Okay.
Nothing attached to it. No benefit, nothing you want from anybody. But you cherish your gift and value your gift.
Okay.
Not on the level of prophesying to favor somebody because you benefit from these people. Or no. Because me, I stand to be a neutral prophet, and I do my things as I have to do correctly as a man of God, and to bring integrity to whatever I do, I say.
Okay. Papa Mayan Sambra picking the vice president. Obia also be a choosing a running mate. Young New Patriotic Party. Per the religion now also more fun. The 10 regions. Papa Doctor Mahmoud Bawumia. We are medifo. OTO. Unfunny the favor.
Watch me. MPP has already has been winning vice president from the northern.
Yes.
And NDC has been winning the vice president from the central.
Yeah.
Either it's a central northerner or Asante northerner. Watch me. My name is the Eagle Prophet. We don't just talk as we talk. We talk because God is speaking. If you like, challenge what I said, and let's work it out. You will know. Now, MPP is bringing a northerner. NDC is bringing a northerner. Because when the president was alive, Atamis was a Fanti.
Yeah. From the central region.
Park was Indium.
From the central.
No, I'm coming. Misata was from Asante and Mahama. Papa, you can't see we respect them. They from northern. Papa Kofo from Asante. The vice president Aliu Mahama from the northern. So it's either Asante northern, Fanti. Fanti northern. That is how it works. Okay. Now MPP is bringing a northerner. NDC is bringing a northerner. Okay. Now let's see how it goes. I getting me. So I leave everything in hanging as a prophet of God. And you will be the on you. But if you inquire of the Lord will show you.
Is MPP
because the MPP will automatically reject the vice president that needs to be chosen. Watch me. My name is the Eagle Prophet. The NPP will automatically reject the vice president that needs to be chosen. Because that vice president I saw has a higher spirit and a strange spirit to back the party. Now, the NDC.
But why don't you know what the higher spirit now?
I want people mono.
Yes.
For the vice presidency.
Yes.
Me money di.
Bonidi mianko.
Or a nice gentleman.
Bodino.
Ne ho fete se wa. Or wa bodu se ni.
Papa bisi mi sian. Papa bonidi mianko.
Mate. Mate. Mate me bonidi.
Okay.
Yen to aso.
Kessben 92.9. The Biachi.
You know, as vice, as running mate, and a party na rejected. Or you nipa bay, why you wine?
Question for you.
Papa, you say you will we are more. Near your bar, and this is for sodiums.
It's quite obvious, you know. It's quite obvious. Okay. Now, can I say?
Okay.
I will not dive into it so heavy. Now, can I say?
Okay.
The first one is that person. Nidin. I can't use to assume for no be. Nah. Enti it might happen say o can assume for no be.
Matthew poku prempe.
Ona say you John Bodu kwan so ho. Nti John so can assume for no.
Ana John Kuma
so wo mo no so can assume for no. Enti nipa na oye vice president na oba be kan papa ho no. O kan Yesu ni din wo Yesu assume for ni din ni mu bi.
Enti yenhwe nipa mienu John Kuma and afei so Matthew poku prempe. Omo hwan say nipa to ye hwan. Oh, Papa, me pasa wura mu kakra. Young Papa John Kuma honorable, and after young Papa honorable Matthew Poku Prempe. Send the pemiuni. Why na young Papa Dr. Mahmoud fan no party rejected.
Senamaka. Onte de makano. Monsieur me say nipa na obe vice president no. E was say oye vice president no. E din kan use osuafo no. Or higher spirit. Spirit in here very serious. And people around them even confirm it. The people in the party confirm that this man is a higher spirit.
Why? Because we be here, we nipa no.
And I make us say, "O can you so ni din? E can you so for no be?" And I want pick it din be.
But first one,
first say. Now what boy is your for now? Say your John, your Luke, and I Luke nka ho, your Mark, your Elijah,
Elijah nka,
and no more Mark kaka.
And papa me pick it too. And randomly, who pick back up say nipa way na ofa no, but I'm omo mpene me pesa wo specifically. Who can say nipa way? Because me pick me nipa two me so me hunu no. Me hunu John Kuma and me hunu Matthew Poku Prempe. And nipa two.
Enti de hunu kana me confirm.
That be me.
Enti can de na me confirm ma. Yeah.
Me hunu Matthew Poku Prempe.
Okay.
Ona me hunu say yafa.
Okay. Me inti confirm me bibia.
Okay. Ya papa say inti confirm me bibia ma ye. Wow. Papa, my young son would have mumbra a tina who you know. Danchem tino. I was eating being a kutabe. Papa, why tina nekutabe? No, hoka crabe. Omutia two.
Renchem bakutia two. And a bakunsutia bakope.
Okay. Tiamuna hokakra. Denchem one tini two no. And no yamuda mukakra. A party band here.
And I make say so when you know move in so more. They all have a background of the river.
Okay.
What I say? They all have the background of the river, and all of them are very powerful.
Okay.
But in the realms of the spirit, no, one has to get the two heads.
Okay.
To lead. Also nye three mienu. San wadi kai. Utinye mienu abo forget it.
Inti na wa ye kasa yi obi ho ani tiye mienu.
Yeah. Now say we crowd tiye two. You have two heads. I'm telling you. Every time I meet people, that is what I check. No matter who you are, I check that realms of having that kind of spirit and strength around you. That is what I check.
Okay.
Unibi.
Okay.
We are there. We be But if you have it, you go with us.
Okay.
It is an identity between your papa and me. No. I'm telling you, and it's going to be like a shock to people. What I say? When everybody thought, when all the prophets were coming up and they were prophesying, Peter Obi is going to win. Watch me. I came out as a single prophet. I said, Peter Obi should be careful about all the prophecies of the men of God telling them. Because none of them is backing them with their spirit. 1, 2. They are saying this because they think people are saying Peter Obi. But in the realms of the spirit, they should watch me out. My name is Eagle. Maybe Shem Konami boss said in the count there. I'm afraid soon some Casio. Ready. Namsi Tinubu will win this election hands down. Whether they like it or not. Whatever they will think, say we are more, whatever. We really he's still the president of the nation. So Peter Obi can never become the president at this time. And even as I see, beyond the Nigerians, Peter Obi coming to ascend to the throne as a president, there's a big question mark, which is 9 question marks by the name of Peter Obi. 9. So I came out as a prophet, speaking the voice of God that no, Tinubu is going to win. The same thing happened. You can check the records between Donald Trump and Biden. But see, Biden has a prophetic number that is following him. Trump also has a prophetic number. But the prophetic number, because we can't prophetic number, I'm be Kodi president Wemodi and Intina Menkano. And Intina Menkano. I'm a very smart, sensitive prophet. And watch this. Now I'm saying Biden will take over. Trump will go down. How many prophets prophesy about Trump? Almost 99% of the prophets. But I sat down with the realms and God said, hey, guy, watch the realms. See what is happening. Come out and tell them this is about to happen. I gave that prophecy on a very Tuesday. And straight, at the end of the election, the outcome was clear. Biden took over. He's the president now. What are you talking about? When it comes to elections and its predictions, when it comes to the realms of the spirit, you have to get an eye. Not by the influence and the affluence and the shouting and the noise of the people or whatever is going on. It is about the higher ranking.
Wow. Accommodate no I dene. Anu I dene pop. Still, young papa more. It tell me you know. But the why am I jina se papa be wuram kakra. Na obotirim say nipa we tinie me no. We ne back in say netie. Aha na we ni free. Na yento yankomodie na fa yamra de anisi no. Wine was papa na so fa no. Was of onipa na sam from. O maintain ma me no. Ana wo nyiro.
And I make us a new one to be in church. What I say? Never boy yen a damn.
Okay. Okay.
What I say? Sankenye if ye ne damn asem na nkebeya. Amakaya. Ade ba coupe o. Ade ba coupe. Ade ba coupe. Papa. On the time na Trump will lose no. Na yi bompae Paula White.
Yeah.
Africa Angel.
Yeah.
Africa Angel my day. Because nipa no yebeto aba no. Wadi kan konsamanpom akoye bibi. A specific tomb akoye bibi. We ready ade masa. Forget it. Yanko ya name. Odi for yanko ya name.
Papa charge.
Kessben 92.9. The Biachi.
Papa ya dinu pempen so I want you to kakra me.
Baby no true.
Concerning the National Democratic Congress.
Okay.
Yam papa na eba John Dramani Mahama. Ya wuramu NPP de ne hu no. Why na follow papa?
For vice president.
For vice president. This year already last 4 years. Yam Mami Jane Dinachi. As a prophet of God. We maintain him ameno as a prophet of God. And I won't be full.
I think so. You ever kind of them.
What you can be
We ever kind of them. Sassam so ye one of the strongest key of the NDC. Only MPP for most strongest key. And NDC. So it's their strongest key. And obi sum kase and ye nyinchira mansa ye mfanchira bonten so for.
Okay.
Yeah. Di fon kasa bebrisa.
Wamfa woman no belusu ho.
Some more integrity amode pinning your down no. But as we speak now, no, me imagine no big wider range. A chain will take us in you.
Hey, Papa, so take us you
So maybe then I expand this information, you know, a room said there was a room on there. And I'm going to be angels in the board. I've even going down. Yeah, I'm getting intoxicated. There's so many angels here. They are showing me so many things. Huh?
Okay.
Now let's continue.
Okay.
I have to control them and control myself too.
But final question. Who wins the election 2024?
Who went?
Yes, who wins?
Ghana went.
The National Democratic Congress. The New Patriotic Party. These two. Who wins?
Ghana will win.
Ghana. We know that Ghana be winning. Yeah. We know at the end of the election, Ghana be winning. But who leads?
Ghana will lead.
Yeah. Okay. Nkofo bisa on Facebook pa sa wo de can say party e be fa. Because the first man you more almost come say we yafa ne ye tondom. The Eagle Prophet and I work Kessben 92.9. Papa me busa say ekuo mienu yi Why never fa?
9 plus 2 is 9 plus 2 is
11.
11 plus 9 is
20.
20. 2 plus 0 is
2.
okay. Nipa ne be wini. Because number 2 and number 4 a man.
A man.
Nipa ne be wini.
Okay. Yeah, dim penny phone come on here. Let's look at Alan Kojo Tramantain. Or fall away. Obe hadwene. And also obe na mu keke.
On ne mu keke.
Okay. Let's look at it.
Ne mu keke. The butterfly is going to make a wave.
Okay.
And that wave is called the Perez wave.
Okay.
You can't Perez wave. The enyo no na eba enso timi force pie ni asa kana ko hwemni e fofuraba.
Okay.
Yeah, almost enso nani.
Then ni
Almost enso nani. No ma drop in your man.
Okay.
So and it's going to be one of the deciders.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the deciders. And mene asempa.
Okay.
As you say, and I'm catching say there's coming a time I saw a split in the MPP party. We be PMAT party or MPP party name. And I said so many things. It's going to make things. So Alan is a decider.
Okay.
In this election, a very strong decider in this election that he shouldn't be underrated. Everybody watch my lips.
But he can't win.
We are not talking about winning here. We are talking about the capacity of pushing things and stirring up things to cause what it has to cause. So he shouldn't be underrated. He shouldn't be underrated. Alan shouldn't be underrated. This is the English word I will say. Alan should not be underrated.
Okay.
Anyone that underrates Alan will fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced concerning the NDC. Where young Papa John Dramani Mahama was all picking the vice in the free.
Say you will fear some new abontian some.
Ebe kind of kwa
Yeah, get be kind of kwa ho be asem.
Wow. 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 Ha. Nyezio. Yeah, see ye pia bia. My message is in the eba. Me what over to me the with their number. I will Kessben 92.9. Na me
Kessben 92.9. The Biachi.
Okay, one rubble, pure love, Mensa. I say this man is deep. My first time me Tienuni, and he's deep. Papa, one rubble Letitia, pure love say, Yamishu out pa. Na what pe won church no more. Yamishu out papa. Yami ensure papa. Yehu another Max bia a share obi.
Okay.
Na recently ni yeyi Max. Na yeyi ye no na your friend no bedi akon right? Freedom. Bibi Caesar right. Papa, let's look at that young man. Okay, Jacob Caesar Cheddar. Who is he? Spiritually, no, or bedi akon no freefa. And what does he also bring on board spiritually? Say, ni nipa ne so ba be ye ni.
Wash the head of Medusa da.
Say etire no. Me what am pesa etire no to so ma ye.
The head of Medusa. Amon hwehwe me.
Me what hwehwe to so ma ye pa.
Na mon pe sa ponko na no wataba no.
Okay.
The head of Medusa ne ponko omon fan to so ne hwade. Such other one 7
Yes. Papa, yɛnwura mu afei ɔmo de bɛto so ama yɛ.
Okay. Everybody has a fighting spirit.
Okay.
Everybody have a spirit that speaks to him to act and do something. Who be ye bibi anya na adwene o. E tumi bi na aka bibi akyere no. Okay. E encourage bi na nipa na make. And ya man assurance bi. And also ready ayi bibi. When forces strike in the land, looking for a position that all men are looking for, it becomes a war in the realms of the spirit. Now, who leads and holds the strength? All of them go and back.
Okay.
And they pushes him to the height of taking whatever he has to get. Now, that man has a spirit. And the spirit that he has is a spirit of a horse with wings.
Okay.
Yeah. The spirit of horse with wings. Now, the head of Medusa became a statue because of the horse with the wing. That the guy sat at the back and flew and got back to where they wanted to assassinate the girl. Showing the head of Medusa to that monster, it became a rock and it fell off and died. That guy should not be underrated.
Okay.
He sits at the back of a horse with two wings.
Jacob Caesar.
Who carries what should not be carried as a man. But he holds it. Obetim de akyere wo so. No why you useless. Yes. Obetim de akyere wo so say no why useless. Because our one wa abonity nyina stand for power. And he has gathered a lot of powers to himself.
Okay.
When I'm talking about a lot of powers, he has gathered a lot of people of a higher structure to himself, who can team up together, pushes him, and stop certain things that will be stopped.
Wow.
So when you see that guy, you see the unicorn, and you see the head of Medusa.
Okay.
Him holding that head like this at the back of the horse. Huh? Yeah. Or the children to say, oh boy, you go.
Wow. 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 Huh. Okay, Papa. Young comedy na yede. And I'm so called. Final words to the people of Ghana.
A iPhone charger. The final word, no. Oh, my iPhone charger.
Oh my God.
A final word. What we are?
iPhone charger.
Give me an iPhone charger.
Pay my papa my na and then the final word. Papa, your time now, so. Final word to the people. Nothing.
My final word is better to believe and live than to doubt and die.
Gidi netenase.
Yeah.
And you say who any hope.
Yeah, be.
No.
Ellen Kofobita can say, ya bread deep for can say what bread.
And can say ya bread.
And can say ya bread.
Okay.
What they unim nyansa koda. Na ye kuro we ye de bisa na titi kuro no.
Okay.
Mezi ye de na titi kuro. Ebisa. Wan ye kono ebisa. Ye ko nyame deep for ebisa.
Ebisa.
Kan ne ya konfo ne abosomfo ne ade. But ene onyame e de adom ni tumi a chene ma aye ba nyame na asiko bi ebisa. Na wo usuko no ma awo mo obra onim wiase. Wo se wa bre. Tie. Wan kasa wo shebre na wudi. Wo ye die na wo sei no. Obi mo bra mfa ma o. Na obi a wasori a ono ye na ade no. Ono nim ba bi ejina o ye sa ade no. America say me
Papa.
Papa Kennedy Japan. So started exposure.
Yeah.
But little did people know that he was a very high-rooted Christian. Our bompire, Fisher Radia Quantre, or no one casa babontin bekai. So sorry, no panu nya bon empire. Now an empire now bon obochre.
Okay.
He understands spirituality. So people have to get this. As a prophet of God, as I speak, your life is not somebody's life. It's also a baby beer. A wo. Be found. I will take on no koto amnem. Now ukra obi anti uwo.
Asabu.
What I say?
Okay.
Who send it panu ukra obi anti uwo. Enti, it's up to you to mess up with your life.
Okay.
But people like us, aye nim wiase. Yem fight di fusem ni nkom chese mu ni agro. Se bibi besi na se erade ma obi bone ya mane yese say ya yem fe ni agro. We will work on that. Be with that and God will help us. Enti de me ka kire ye nuanom no say me wonye chinji fo nche me o. Ena 2 wonye obi a woye tutura ni kire me. Ena wonye obi a woye kaka bensem kire me. Masa gang de se ye ka ho asem a ebi kra na wo na wusawom.
Okay.
Ana fe na wo pese wo bam. Ye ganga gidi papa. Aye cross borders to other places. Ba nyaminti ene nyamisunti ene de ye ti yenti. Ena onyame abre ye ho abre ase. Ene ya abre ye ho asase nyame tumi ase. Bibi ho. Se me kan cho se bibi ho a me si gidi. Bibi ho. Na bre wo ho ase. Enya ho chinjifo. Enye ensini uti bawe mo bi nka njo se nyame ni ho na nso di akire na se nyame ho Adam and Eve na wan masa hwe wabra bonebo. Don't contradict yourself over everything. Understand that in this life each one for himself, God for us all. Odana joa obi never help so nyame nka
Ewurade Yankopo enhyira wo papa.